The Gateway to Science Careers program is a summer program led by Dr. Brian Brown, PhD in the School of Education at Stanford. The program strives to expose minority students to the field of STEM education research. Throughout this program, about 10 to 12 minority undergraduates will be involved in various research projects that will prepare them for future careers in education research and other STEM
fields. And so the idea here is you're here to see what we do, but also take these experiences, benefit, and build a CV that is competitive.
In addition to the guidance from various experienced investigators in education research, the undergraduate cohort of this program will take classes from various experts in the fields of lyrical design, statistics, and research protocol. Students in the Gateways program are trained by a team of graduate student researchers.
Lyricists, and I feel like language is one of our kind of innate technologies. The way that I passed the GRE to get in here obviously was writing lyrics. It helped me through undergrad and so on and so forth. Right now, what I study is language, cognition, music, and kind of where those meet. And so I'm looking at in my work, I'm looking at the brain responses of expert lyricists versus novice lyricists.
Fifth year here, I study math education. My specialization is in parental involvement in mathematics. So my dissertation study, I'm designing some Common Core, which is the newest curriculum in the United States. I'm designing some parent workshops for them using design-based research. So I'll design some modules and parents will give me their honest opinion about what they think about them, and then I'll do it again with a few iterations.
I'll be teaching statistics and quantitative methods for you, so Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to noon. We'll be in the class working. It's going to be some math, but really it's going to be talking about social issues and trying to understand how it is that we talk about our world using the quantitative data that exists all around.
I look at how race operates in school settings, so specifically how kids develop racial identity within school contexts. And I just recently graduated with my PhD, and I'm instructing the qualitative methods course this summer.
My name is Kareem Ward. I'm a third-year doctoral student of education. Dr. Brown is my advisor. Dr. Roy P. is my advisor. I primarily study the digital divide, equity, and access issues, and currently I'm doing research in hate. Engineer, not a scientist.
Dr. Brian Brown is leading a project that attempts to analyze the language and mode of instruction preferred by minority students. In this project, the undergraduate students run a science camp titled Science in the City for 30 middle school students from around the Bay Area. These urban school students had to construct a lesson plan to their liking, choosing pictures and videos from a given library. These lesson plans were then analyzed for racial and gender differences, as well as instructional differences in the languages used.
Just published a paper about stereotypes that Asians are good at math, and thinking about and theorizing what that means then for African Americans, because it's not, that stereotype is not just about Asians, it's also about the other minority groups that are not Asian and then are by implication not good at math, right? So all of the racial stereotypes are relational in that way.
Dr. Nasir's research focuses on issues of race, culture, and schooling. In this project, the undergraduate students who are part of the Gateway Science Research Program will have the opportunity to explore mathematics learning in and out of educational environments for African American students.
And I do work generally, as I said, looking at the relationships between race and schooling and culture and learning, which is to say I'm trying to understand, I've been trying to understand for years, both this to kind of dismantle this issue of educational disparities, but also to understand the process of learning and the ways that learning is itself a racialized and cultured process, right?
Follow me.
The undergraduates hope to examine how African American students manage racial and academic identities, and how schools and classrooms support particular identities, both in general and in mathematics specifically.
Jamal Cooks. I'm in the Department of Secondary Education in the School of Education at San Francisco State University, and I look at language literacy and culture.
Dr. Cook's project focuses on the use of lyricism in science education. The project is in collaboration with the Music Mural Arts Project, a nonprofit organization that strives to engage and educate urban students to the use of arts. In this project, students from MMAP are taught a certain science topic, in addition to various lyrical devices. Soon, the students are given a beat and told to rap about the science content. Meanwhile, the Gateway's undergraduate students take field notes on the interactions between the MMAP students throughout the entire process and analyze the implications of such interactions.
So the goal for the undergrads is for them to, Brown's goal is for them to develop an interest in conducting research and possibly think about careers, you know, going to graduate school and becoming professors, researchers, and so the qualitative side of it is that we're teaching them how to analyze the lyrics, and how to take field notes, and just what happens and how it's an iterative process. It's not like an in-stone process, but you have to be consistent, in your coding scheme. Everybody on the team needs to be able to, talk about the same unit, and everybody means and understands the same thing.
I enjoyed this program because of the fact that it gives me an opportunity to learn what is going on the master's level for graduate level of school, as far as learning quantitative methods research and qualitative methods research.
The thing I like most about the Gateways to Science and Mathematics career is being able to experience the top university in the world. Stanford University is a great place to conduct research, and the program is great for future educators as myself. We were able to interact with faculty and meet some great people in the career.
The Gateway to Science Careers program, sponsored by the National Science Foundation, was a wonderful opportunity for me. It allowed me to come out to Stanford University and experience a broad range of both qualitative and quantitative research methods. It allowed me to immerse myself with experts in both fields and give myself information that I would not have otherwise had access to.
Gateway's Scholars Program has been an excellent experience. It's opened my eyes to a lot of different things, into research and becoming a research professor.
The Gateways to Science Education Research Program has provided training and support for minority students across the country. For the past 3 years, the Gateways program has been successful and has trained and apprenticed the next generation of STEM education researchers. It is our sincere hope that these young people will be inspired to continue and exceed the innovative research they participated in during the Gateways program.